Pwersa Balita. Pwersa Balita.
Good afternoon, Councilor Joey Deluz,
Yes,
no?
sir.
Ng Cebu City. Pero
Former
councilor. Nabalitaan kasi namin na I think this coming election may plano kayong tumakbo uli. Pero hindi lang din namin alam kung anong posisyon. So maraming mga kababayan natin sa Cebu City ang nagdeklara na ng suporta sa inyo, katulad ng sektor ng magsasaka, sektor ng manggagawa, business sector, at saka iba-iba pa. So ang plano nila, ang gusto nila, tumakbo kang alkalde, pero sa ngayon wala pa rin linaw kung ano talaga yung tatakbuhin ninyo. Pero in case Konsehan Deluz, tumakbo kayo, in case tumakbo kayong mayor at nanalo kayo. So what is your plan, government platform sa Cebu City?
Thank you. Thank you, sir, sa question. Well, first of all, I'm happy to know meron ng small groups supporting me, whatever my plans, ano mo yung mga plano ko sa Cebu City. But definitely, I want to run. No, I'm eyeing the mayorship. No, but hindi naman yung decision is not just coming from me. No, meron naman tayong grupo, and we are talking to a lot of mga other groups, no, so that we can formulate a very good campaign, no, kasi pag marami kayo, there's a better chance of winning the election. So yun. Now, one thing na gusto kong tumakbo because I believe na meron pa akong ma-share my ideas, no, to improve Cebu City. Naging councilor ako for 4 terms, and I've learned a lot, especially naging MCWD chairman din ako. Nandyan ako sa water, and I think ang advantage ko sa ibang mga kandidato is that I have gained knowledge about how to solve the water problem of Cebu, kasi malaki yung coverage namin doon, around 8 LGUs. So yun ang advantage ko that I can have a better program for solving the water problem of Cebu. Alam mo, for the water, sa akin, walang water crisis ang Cebu City. Walang water crisis. We have abundant water supply. What we have, yung crisis, is tsaga ang infrastructure, because we have to build a bigger infrastructure so that we can contain the water and supply the water to our constituent. Kasi ngayon, yung MCWD are just depending on these ground wells, which is not enough kasi because the city is growing, the population is growing, o lahat ay so we need bigger infrastructure. That is why during sa 3 years ko naging MCWD, yun ang direction namin. We have opened the Lusaran Dam within our administration, and we have already operating yung dalawang desalination plant, because we also experience na yung mga surface water like Lusaran Dam na inopen namin, meron naman kaming Haklupan Dam, 3 na yung mga dam na open. We have experienced yung drought yung few months ago, di ba? May drought, tsaka yung surface water nawala talaga yung supply. So there is a justification that we have also to go desalination, kasi yung desalination is seawater maging potable. So wala namang drought dyan, no? I mean, anytime there's always seawater. So yun ang direction namin. There's so much to do pa sa water supply natin, but if given the chance doon sa Cebu City, with Cebu City na maraming resources, billions of pesos, it's a rich urban city. It can fund the infrastructure for water, and we can solve the water problem. Infrastructure lang talaga ang solusyon. We have to build more kanang impounding area. Tsaka I think if we build more impounding area, we can also solve the flooding of the city because yung flooding talaga mangyari lang yan pag may ulan, di ba? Yung flooding tsaka we have to catch the water, put it in a very, very big container or impounding. We can even use that for potable water, no? Just process the water. So connected yan flooding and the water supply. And I have a plan where to put the big impounding area. That's beside the SRP and the mainland kasi the SRP is a reclamation project of the city. We have to put the impounding area in between kasi merong parang kanal yan na 70 meters wide, no? That separated the mainland and the SRP. So we can make that as an impounding area kasi ngayon ang tubig dyan is not less than 1 meter. So we can dredge that and then put as an impounding area. Parang Singapore, yung Marina Bay. Yung Marina Bay sa Singapore, yun ang ginawa nila Naggawa sila ng Marina Bay just to lahat ng water ng Singapore pupunta sa Marina Bay and they're using it as their potable water. So that's my plan for the water problem. I also have, kasi nakita ko, one of the important thing I prioritize ng government to improve the lives of our people is talaga trabaho and livelihood, the opportunity to make a livelihood kasi ngayon ang daming informal earners, from tricycad to habal-habal to vendors, informal talaga. And then pag magkasakit sila, wala silang PhilHealth, they are not registered sa government, wala silang pag-ibig, wala silang lahat, no? So they are depending on government support, no? So we need formal work, job or livelihood for them. So yun ang priority para sa akin for the government, that government should create opportunities for job and livelihood, no? Cebu City should create that. How? There's an SRP. SRP, sir, I don't know if you are familiar with that. We call it SRP, South Road Properties. That's a investment of Cebu City. We invested around 12 billion pesos just to create SRP, which is the foreshore land. Ginawa naming reclamation, then it's now complete, no? It's a 300 hectare property. We have to create economic activity there. Ngayon, more than half of the area is not it's barren, it's nothing happened, no? So we have to generate activities there to create more opportunities for our people's job and livelihood. Second is it's about housing. When people can afford housing, it will redound to peace and order. Kasi importante yung peace of mind ng mga tao that they are living, nag-occupy sila sa bahay na they believe na hindi sila anytime ma-remove, no? So that's also very important that we will have a decent housing at saka affordable, no? Sabi ko nga sa kanila, what is affordable? Affordable means that if I tell you that there's a 100 square meters property worth 10 million, are you going to buy that? Of course, no. But if I say the payment is 10 pesos per day, you will pay that. So that's what I mean affordable, no? It's affordable kasi if you ask for, a down payment of very big down payment, hindi ma-afford ng ordinary family yan. But that is where government should come in to guarantee, no, that they can afford to have a housing. Third is health. Ang healthcare ng Cebu City. We have a hospital, hindi naman natatapos yung mga hospital natin dyan, yung CCMC. We have to finish that because that's something that people, yung tao ng Cebu, will regain their trust to government. Kasi yun ang makita talaga palagi nila, yung hospital because yung the bulk of, karamihan ng mga tao is living difficult, no? At saka kailangan talaga ng tulong, especially when they get sick. Para lang yung mga tao natin, when they get sick, para na silang mga beggars because hindi sila maka-afford ng medicine, they cannot afford to pay to the hospital, ganun. So we have to finish the hospital at saka we have to improve our barangay health center because these barangay health centers are centers that can minimize congestion sa mga hospitals if yung sakit is being treated immediately, no? Kaso yung mga barangay health center natin walang doktor, walang nurse, sometimes walang doctor, sometimes walang nurse, walang medicine. So we have very very poor state yung barangay health center natin. We have to improve that. We have allocation ng pera lang ito eh. Yeah, we have to allocate more funds for the health so that we can provide medicines, we can improve the health center. We have to create clusters of kasi ngayon the health centers, merong health center in every barangay but it's poorly operated kasi walang talagang mga sometimes doctor at saka medicine. So what we will do, i-cluster natin. We have to put up a cluster, parang 4 or 5 barangays, one big barangay health center that will operate like 20 bed capacity, ganon, so that people will not go to the bigger hospital if doon na sila, di ba? So yun, we have to create those cluster of, we call it super clinics, so yun ang gawin natin sa health natin. Of course, we have to have a program na yung medicine tsaka yung admission na hospital should already be free. It should be already be free. Kasi yun lang that's the problem in a family, that kailangan ng immediate solution. Hindi mo masabi na pag masakit ka, sabi mo wala kang pera ngayon, next month na ako bibili ng medicine. Hindi ganoon yan, di ba? You have to buy right away the medicine. And especially it will yung sakit mo maging very difficult to treat if it's yung hindi mo ma-treat kaagad. So we have to invest on the health program, more money in the health program. And the last thing is we also have to invest in the public school. Kasi yung public school natin, this is our future. Yung ating mga bata yan eh. And what's happening to our public school ngayon? Kulang yung classroom. Yung mga bata natin, they go to school even up to midnight. I mean late at night, 9, 10 o'clock. Because kulang ang classroom. So they have to use yung mga classroom, yung mga CR. Yung CR is a breeding ground for bullying in the public school. Nandyan, lahat. So we have to invest also in our public school so that yung mga parents din malift yung mga gastuhan nila or expenses nila in bringing their children to school. Kasi the school is para sa akin second home ng mga bata natin. We have to make it as a second home to them. So this is it. Yung traffic, sir, of course, Cebu City needs a monorail already. Kasi yung traffic, if you understand, traffic is not the traffic of Cebu City. It's not. It's the traffic of Metro Cebu. Kasi yung traffic ng Mandawi will be traffic in Cebu City, yung traffic ng Talisay, yung traffic kasi ang Cebu City is it's parang terminal. At the same time, if you are from the north going to the south, you have to pass by Cebu City. If you're from the north going to the south, you pass by Cebu City. That is why the traffic in the Metro Cebu is caused by Metro Cebu, not only Cebu City. So you have to understand that before you make a solution for traffic, because if you're the mayor of Cebu City, ang Cebu City lang yung traffic you have to solve, hindi mo ma-solve yan talaga. You have to connect with Mandawi, talk to Talisay, Mandawi, Lapu-Lapu, Consolacion. Let's have a cooperation how to solve the traffic. Yun. And I think monorail is the best solution to traffic. Monorail talaga. Kasi just imagine, what are the generators of traffic? bakit nandyan ang traffic? Dalawa lang ito. It's movement of cargo and movement of people. Movement of cargo, hindi yan naka-generate ng traffic because that can be, yung movement of cargo, pwedeng gabi yan. Wala naman traffic. But the movement of people is 24 hours. You know, grabe yung movement. Number one, yung generator ng traffic. Airport in Lapu-Lapu. Why Lapu-Lapu can affect Cebu City in terms of traffic when Lapu-Lapu is very far from Cebu City? In Lapu-Lapu, yung airport generates 30,000 passengers every day. Every day. No? And this 30,000 passengers is not from Lapu-Lapu. They are from Talisay that will pass by Cebu City. They are from, so it creates, because just imagine 30,000 people. Just if you divide it by 5, maybe in one vehicle, 5 ang sasakay. Hindi naman yan totoo, di ba? Sometimes 1 lang ang sasakay sa isang vehicle. So if you divide that by 5, 30,000, that's 6,000 vehicles every day going around. That's the generator of traffic. Number 2, our ports. Our ports generate 17,000 passengers every day. Yan, talaga Cebu City yan because the ports in Cebu is in Cebu City. Oh, that generates 17,000. Just imagine the vehicles that are needed to fetch. And then third is IT Park. IT Park has 120,000 workers every day. 120,000. 24 hours yan kasi BPO, yung mga support. And it needs vehicle, a big carriage to carry them. And anong situation sa Cebu City? Bus lang. Bus, taxi, jeepney, Grab. That creates more traffic kasi ang dami ng vehicle. But if you have a monorail that can carry, thousands of people every day, then you can solve the traffic. Or at least, you have an option. Whether you go traffic or you go monorail, walang traffic. So, that's the solution. But it cannot be solved by Cebu City alone. He has to talk to Mandawi because the monorail should go to Mandawi and go to the airport. It should go to Talisay also. So it will free the Metro Cebu of traffic, not only Cebu City. So it should be an LGU effort, yung traffic talaga. So that's it, sir.
Umaasa yung ating mga kababayan sa Cebu dahil doon sa pangako, request nila na kung sakasakali nga na kayo maging mayor, magkaroon ng malawakang pagbabago doon sa ating lungsod.
Yeah, but it does not come only from me, from the leaders of the government. No, it must come from all of us. Kasi each one has a role. No, yung one thing that we have to also solve problem is about trust. Yung problema nating naging lala or it becomes very difficult because people does not trust government and government does not really serve the people because the people does not trust them. There's really a problem of trust. And the result of that mistrust, walang cooperation. That is why the problem is very hard to solve. So we have to bring back that trust so that people and government will cooperate to solve the problem. So paano ba yan? Well, sasabi ko, if you're a leader, you have to be a model. Hindi makita ng mga tao dyan nga ang dami mong bodyguard, ang ganda ng mga sasakyan mong galing sa gobyerno. You have to be with them kasi you have to experience their hardship. That's how you do it so that people will again trust government that that the leaders are really working for them. In the same way, people should vote wisely. That is also their obligation, that they have to really listen to all candidates and then scrutinize and then vote. No, not because they will vote for influence of money or everything. So lahat tayo, we have to do our obligation, no, so that we can move forward and we can improve the lives of our people.
Okay, last word ninyo para sa ating mga kababayan at Attorney Deluz.
Well, I still believe in the Cebuano spirit that we can get out of this or we can improve our lives in Cebu City. I've come across a study which says that why is Philippines until now still poor when 30 or 40 years ago we were once promised to be the growing tiger of Asia. Why are we still poor and the other neighboring countries are still very rich, are now rich, no? When we were ahead of them. The study shows that we have been, we are fond of electing popular leaders, artista, family names that had been there for so long, no, just because they have already the family names. Maybe they can now they have Cebuanos and the voters should try another name, take a chance, take a chance for new candidates, new leaders, and maybe they can see the improvement that they are dreaming of.
Maraming salamat, Attorney Joey Deluz. Yan po yung asahan po ninyo sa ating mga kababayan dyan sa Cebu. Yung kanyang mga sinabi rito, yung kakating na interview sa kanya, yung kanyang mga plataforma, suportahan nyo lamang sila. No? Suportahan nyo siya para yung kanyang plataforma may patupad niya dyan sa ating lungsod.
Salamat, sir. Salamat talaga.
Ako pa rin si Jun Hariol ng Pwersa Balita.
Pwersa Balita. Pwersa Balita.